unstoppable, quite frankly. Wow, I'm just now realizing that this entire wall is crooked to the left. I need to calm down. This is not serious. Okay. Welcome back to my classroom setup video of 2026-2027. This is part 2. If you missed part 1, go watch it. But if you recall, in part 1, I hung up a poster right here to see if sticky tack would survive over the weekend. It did not. So, kind of not quite sure what I'm gonna do there. But you know what? I'm gonna try electrical tape because I'm pretty sure electrical tape works. Anyway, I'm so frazzled. So, let me set you up right here. Let's pull up my to-do list. I have like 2 hours, an hour and a half, to get some work done before our next meeting. So really not much, because all I need to do is organize my desk, which I am actually about to do that. Brick wall and whiteboards, that just means hang up my posters, fix my whiteboards the way I want them, which the whiteboards honestly look fine. So I'm gonna mark that off. It's really just my desk, the brick wall, and I need to fix these lights. Need is a strong word. Those could stay and I can just get to them when I get to it. Like, I'm trying to focus on what has to be done before students show up in 2 days. Canvas, I need to set up my canvas. I need to go print some stuff. I want to do that today, maybe this afternoon. I want to go print some stuff. And then seating chart, I will probably make last minute because they stay changing the rosters until the last second. So, okay. I feel better. Okay, so I think this is what I'm gonna do with my desk area. We'll see how it goes and if I like it. Last year, I had this little desk all the way, it was like flush on this side. So that was all the way right here. I added these shelves right here, and having this table all the way back where it was made me so claustrophobic. So I think if I do it this way, I can still have a little bit of extra desk space. The students, actually this gives more room for students to sit around my desk because they just love doing that. Yeah, I like this for now. I also, no. Okay, I need to stop thinking about the student desks. I'm gonna leave the student desks as they are. I have so much crap on my desk, just crap that I don't know what to do with. I need to calm down. It's not that serious. Okay, I think I'm going to get everything sent over to the IRC so I can print things, and that's like I can print posters, I can print things in color, etc., because I think once that's sent over, it's like taking up a lot of real estate in my mind that I need to do that. So hopefully that'll help me relax a little bit. There's really not much to do. I don't know why I'm so freaked out. Probably because we get students in 48 hours. In 48 hours, I will be teaching a class. Teaching my second class of the day, actually, in 48 hours. Okay, let's just... So this is what I was just putting on the desks, is little numbers. And that is specifically to make the first day easier with a seating chart. So I actually use Gen Z for my seating charts. If you were here last year, you know. But Gen Z is like a visual way to do it. However, it can be a little bit confusing. So for the first time that they see it, I just want to be able to tell them a number. And then if I change the seating chart again in the future, I'll just use Gen Z. These numbers will not stay. Okay, they will last a week if I'm lucky. So what I will be doing most likely is putting the numbers on there and then either taking them off myself like at the end of this week, or just as they come off, I'll just have the students give them to me and I'll collect them and put them away. That's what I did last year. Last year I meant for them to last all year though, so as far as building thinking classrooms goes, I have 2 pseudo whiteboards there. That's my official whiteboard. I have 2 more pseudo whiteboards there, and then the front of the room. So I think that's 8 which I need 8 or 9, but I think I'm just gonna stick with 8 because the chances of everyone being here at once is pretty slim, to be honest. I rarely have perfect attendance. I'm basically done. I just need to go print stuff at the IRC, which I think my coworkers want to go tomorrow. I kind of want to go today just to get it over with. So, because I really want to get my posters up. Okay, I think I want my year at a glance calendar to go here, and I need to figure out how big to print it. So I'm thinking that's 2 feet. So maybe I do want it 3 feet by, should I do 3 feet by 4 feet? Ooh. It's a 16 by 9. So that's 4 by 3? I don't know if that translates. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want it to look good. When I went to grab more tape, I got some other materials too. So I got another backup tape, a thing of glue sticks because we do foldables in my classroom, pack of expo markers because, again, I'm implementing building thinking classroom. I just need some good ones. And then 72 pencils and 36 highlighters. So I want the highlighters because I do want to implement more AVID strategies, and one of those is going over their notes from the day before. So from the previous lesson, going back over them, highlighting, starring, underlining, rewriting, writing questions, stuff like that. So I want to make sure that everyone has highlighters. And then I'm not sure what I want to do about pencils this year, because I went through probably 14 million pencils last year, so I need to have some sort of like pencil parking, but I don't know what to do there. How do y'all handle pencils in your classrooms? Let me know. Okay, everyone keeps telling me that I need to use hot glue, so I did. We'll see if it works, because it did not work last year, but I don't think I did it right last year. So I have great news, guys. Okay, so I just got back to the school, and look at that, bam. My Hey Desmos How Do I stayed up. That was hot glue. Both of these posters stayed up, which was just painter's tape. So I am unstoppable, quite frankly. All right, today is the last day to finish everything. So I need to pull up. I actually don't even need my checklist. I know what I need to do. So I'm just gonna do it, but let me show you. I got something for my room. Hold on. I went to Walmart yesterday, and I got 1 mechanical pencils. These are for me. Not my students, because I'm always needing a pencil. And then I just got this, like, it's not a lockbox. I call it a lockbox because it's like secure. But anyway, this is gonna be my phone locker. So I'm gonna have this on the table where they come in the room, and every day they're gonna have to put their phone in here because they cannot be trusted with their own phones. And yes, there is a state law. I'm in Texas. There is a state law that says they cannot have their cell phones out, visible, all that stuff during the school day. That don't matter. It does not matter. So in order to keep me from having to hound them and watch them all day, I'm just gonna have them put their phones in here. Then I won't have to worry about it. And the good thing about this is because it has the locks, like the clasps, I should be able to hear if anyone tries to get in. Mainly because when they go to close it back, that's not quiet. And if they don't close it back, then I'll know that someone got into it and got their phone. I thought about doing like a phone for calculator situation, but the thing with that is they will put empty cases, burner phones, things like that. So if I'm making them do it right in front of me, I will see them get their phone out and put it in here. Is it going to be foolproof? No. But I'm hoping that it will cut down on the arguing of, oh, just give me a warning or whatever. Like, no, there is no warning. This is your warning. You put it in here. After that, like, it's going to the office, and then your mommy has to come get it and pay. So don't be on your phone. I have this pile of student letters and like letters from staff that I had hanging up here last year, but I took it down because over the summer it gets really, really humid in our rooms and the papers wrinkle. So I took everything down, but now it's time to put it all back up. Ta-da! I'm happy. So now that that is done, so I also have this box. It's locked. It has a little opening right here, index cards on the side, and basically I used this a little bit my first year and then kind of fell off using it. But my idea for this is if any student wants to talk to me privately or just has something that they want to share and they don't feel comfortable like talking about it, they can write it on an index card and put it in here, and I'll check this like, I don't know, I'll probably just peek in every once in a while and see if there's any in there and then do it. Again, I don't really talk about this much in class. I like mention it when I'm doing the room tour. For the most part, I feel like my students are comfortable coming to me and telling me what they need to tell me, but this is just, you know, in case you want a little more privacy. We went to Freddy's for lunch and now my stomach hurts. Name one video of mine where I don't mention my stomach hurting. But we successfully went to the IRC, and now I'm just gonna hang everything up, and I think I'm gonna be like golden, which it is 2 o'clock, so I better be. Okay guys, I finally went to the IRC after talking about it for days. So we have my classroom expectation poster, you may not leave if poster, and my restroom policy poster. This is where I kind of goofed. First of all, love my calendar. However, I laminated it because I was just in flow state and I was laminating everything else. So I laminated this. I didn't want this laminated because I wanted to be able to like write on it still. So now if I want to write on it, I'm going to have to use Sharpie, which I don't love because the boxes are so tiny. And also it freaking, I don't know if you can tell, but it folded in on itself. Which that's super minor, but to me it's a big deal. So I'm gonna put it right here. That's up. I'm gonna put my restroom policy poster here by the door. And then here's what I'm thinking. And this is where I'm not quite sure. Okay, so I have these 2 posters that I just showed you, and I want them on my brick wall over here. So I think I want to put one on either side of the Hey Desmos How Do I, and then I'm going to put these little math posters in like a little line right underneath the Hey Desmos How Do I. That way I still have like room here for anchor charts. Because that's the whole point, is like, hey Desmos, how do I do this? Like asking the calculator, like, how do I do this? And it's a reference wall. But I think I want those to go up there. And then, oof, I don't know, because I also have this rules of divisibility, and I might put this one over above my microwave cart. Let's try that and see how I like it. You guys, I forgot I also made these at the IRC. So this is my hidden math posters that I made. So this is all the different ways to represent multiplication. This is showing that all whole numbers have a decimal of 0 after them. Denominator of 1, different division signs. It's positive if it's not negative. That one's kind of exponent of 1 and coefficient of 1. So where do I want these? Wow, I'm just now realizing that this entire wall is crooked to the left. So, oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, so do I even want these? Because, oh, you know what I'll do? Okay, here's what I'll do. These I don't reference very much. They're just mainly for decoration, I'll be honest. So I think what I'm gonna do with those is put them at the front of the room underneath there. Because sometimes I will do that with like old anchor charts. So like when we're done with a unit, I'll put the old anchor charts on like the wall down at the bottom and in the back of the room underneath the whiteboards. So they're still there, but they're not taking up a valuable real estate for more prevalent posters. Okay, so then I'll put these up there underneath the Hey Desmos, how do I? Bam. It's very girly, I know. However, I feel like my class has been pretty girly every year and no one ever complains. So here's hoping that, again, nobody complains. I tried to make it more like this beige brown pink, but then when I was doing these are just very, very pink. So sorry to my boys, but just, you know, I did a blue. I did a blue. Am I done with classroom setup? I think so. I think so. Let's check my to-do list just in case. All right, I did my brick wall. I bought a phone locker. I printed. So the only things that I have left are my seating chart, which I'm about to do. Canvas, honestly, I'm not worried about it because they're not gonna have their Chromebooks this first week anyway, so we're not gonna be using Canvas. And then fix the lights, I'll do that right now. So it is 2:17 p.m. I think I might actually be ready. Oh my gosh, okay, let me fix the lights and then print my rosters. I'm trying to give the counselors as much time as possible to finalize the rosters before I figure out my seating chart, but I just gotta do it, you know? I am fully finished with my classroom, so are you guys ready for the tour? Okay, first of all, this is the door. So here's the door. This is what it looks like when you enter my class. Wow. Starting with this table right here, we have a math joke of the week. We have a little mirror. This is missing work or like missed work, absent work, and reference sheets, stuff like that. And then anything in the pink means that they need to pick it up. And then down here, I do have some bins. I only teach 3 classes, so I have a bin for each class for them to put their notebooks in there so they don't have to take them home with them if they don't want to. All right, right here, this is a table of mine. Nothing super special is happening right now with this table, except I do have a bin for phones. So that's gonna be right there. All right. On the board right here, this is my agenda for the entire week. We have whiteboard, clear touch, another whiteboard. There's my reference material. Down underneath this whiteboard are a bunch of reference posters. And then up above the whiteboard, we also have like some growth mindset, inspirational type posters. Over in this corner with the window, we have the rules of divisibility poster. Then we have my little cart. So it has my coffee machine, it has my name sign, and then down there it does in fact have a microwave. I'm not sure where to put this, so I just put it right here for now. Yeah, that's all I got. All right. Now, my desks are arranged in rows for now. Oh my gosh, my battery's about to die. Here we have my brick wall that's gonna have all of my content posters on them. I'm trying to go fast. We have my other window in the back of the room here. I have my Sudoku, another whiteboard for building thinking classrooms, my whiteboard in the back, my calculators, and then right here, this is my desk. Right here, student station. So it has everything that kids could possibly need right by my desk so that they're sure to return it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Have a great school year, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.